Today we're doing a two-mover from Samuel Loyd, this giant from the past. So white to play here, checkmate in two moves. The black pawn is going in this direction. And now it's time for you to pause the video and see if you can solve this on your own. Go ahead. Welcome back. Okay, so what are we looking at? Check here is not checkmate because the king will escape to f5. And we don't have any checkmate after that. We would like to give a checkmate right away with the bishop. The problem is that this knight is guarding there, so nothing good there. So if this knight wasn't here, it would be a lot easier. Then we could have a Zugzwang issue. We could move the rook here and just wait for the black knight to move, so we can checkmate here, or wait for the pawn to move, so we can checkmate like this. But since this knight is here, he can just move it to a random place, and we don't have a checkmate after this. Also, this knight is good for defending against other things like bishop e3, which means we are now threatening checkmate here, and we're also threatening checkmate with the rook here. But as you see, what's the common ground here? Well, it's this square for the knight. It guards both places and stops our checkmate for a long time. So that is not working either. So there's no point in moving this one. We should keep it to stop the king from coming here. There's no point in moving the king. It's ideally placed, and we don't get anything out of moving this bishop either. This is not something that's threatening much either. Again, this knight can just move. So we have to move the rook somewhere. But where we move it to, we also have to really threat something. So here comes the correct move. The rook should go to f4. Now we are threatening a checkmate up here with the knight because we are now guarding this square f5. After we play rook to f4, you see, of course, that black can just take this rook. But if we do, he stops his own escape path for the king, which means we have a checkmate up here with the bishop. And also, if this pawn moves to create this escape square, it doesn't matter, because then we can just put the rook on f5 with a checkmate, and the king cannot come to d4 because he just placed his own pawn there. And the king cannot move, and if this knight moves anywhere, he will not be able to stop this checkmate here anyway. So this is just over and done after we find the beautiful rook sacrifice on f4. So thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you managed to find the solution on your own. I will see you again tomorrow, I hope, for something else. Be back then. See you everybody. Bye bye.